Hello. The Department of English, University of Calicut is pleased to offer this 12-week program on translation under the MOOC scheme. Translation is currently one of the most prolific human activities, with over 7,000 languages spoken in the world. Most of these languages have a rich cultural heritage and long histories of oral or written literature. The world as a global village demands, on the one hand, a group of multilingual people, and on the other hand, a large number of translators to facilitate vibrant, dynamic communication among linguistic communities. Broadly, there are three domains which have scope for study and application: education, media, and entertainment. The emergence of adaptation studies as an offshoot of translation studies in the early years of the 21st century has increased the significance and scope of translation. In fact, the development of adaptation studies as a discipline was anticipated by the developments in translation theory in the last 2 decades of the 20th century, when traditional notions of fidelity and equivalence were dismantled. Translation came to be perceived as a form of rewriting, especially in literature and arts. Adaptation studies has extended this notion to apply to vast areas of cultural production. Translation has also become a highly remunerative profession. Knowledge translation and technical translation are in fact hot professions in both the academia and in business. This program seeks to familiarize learners with the theory and practice of translation and adaptation across domains, as well as to give them a broad historical grounding in the area. The learners are expected to develop essential skills in translation and adaptation, as well as to gain a general understanding of the process of translation and adaptation. The evaluation will be tuned specially towards this objective. As an undergraduate program, it is also expected to serve as an appetizer for further study, research, and application. The program is envisaged to be a learner-centered one in which learners actively interact and construct knowledge with the aid of learning materials and instruction from the faculty. We expect this program to provide valuable insights into the process of translation and adaptation and to aid the creation of a pool of translators badly required in the country.
Here is what you'll be doing. It's a 12-week program. You'll be looking at thumbnail histories of translation and adaptation and their theoretical paradigms. And of course, you'll be looking at major issues in translation and adaptation. And you'll be familiarizing yourself all the while with features and methodologies of literary translation, knowledge translation, technical translation, translation in the media, and audiovisual translation. And finally, you will be looking at what lies in store for translation and adaptation in the future. And don't forget, you'll be honing your skills in translation and adaptation all the while.